Hey, this is Chip from Skynet. I want to take a minute this morning to share with you the results of a penetration test that we ran this morning, and the results, which I would say are unbelievably concerning. Now, many IT firms, MSPs, and even in-house IT teams incorrectly use or confuse the phrases vulnerability assessment and penetration test. And I'm going to make it super easy for you. A vulnerability assessment is basically looking for things like out-of-date software, maybe open holes on your firewall, or things like that. A penetration test is where somebody actually tries to take over your network, your 365 tenancy, or anything along those lines, your servers, what have you. So, this morning, we started a penetration test on a workstation on a client who hired us to do so. Now, the penetration test is exactly what I would use if I were a bad guy and I were trying to basically take over a device. We always start at a single device. Now, the alert that we got from our platform, which does the monitoring, is right here. What this alert is telling us is that, hey, something is going on in this machine. Something is trying to connect to it and find vulnerabilities and find ways in and make its way into that system. You may be thinking, oh, well, Chip, that's kind of what it's supposed to do, right? Yes. Here's why I'm talking to you today. This workstation is running the most widely used cybersecurity software across MSPs, and as far as I know, across technical service departments as well. I'm not kidding you. Everybody uses this software. So I'm going to show you now what that software reported when this penetration test started. The concern here is that it reported nothing. It's been about 7 hours since we ran that penetration test. No alerts. Now, I'm not going to actually show a screenshot of no alerts for the obvious reason of I don't want to get this vendor in trouble. We've already reported it to them, but many people out there, if they see the frame and see a screenshot, they're going to know exactly what software I'm talking about. So I'm not going to put that up there and give threat actors and bad guys, we'll just say some juicy tidbits. Now, what this means for you and your business is that if you are running this type of software and anything else that we're going to test, because believe me, this is concerning, your cybersecurity software may not be alerting you to somebody actually trying to take over your network or your 365 tenancy. As we progress through this and I hear from the vendor and whatever happens, I will be sure to post it on my blog. Again, I'm not going to reveal the vendor, but it is very important that you stay up to date on this because again, if I can get into your network and start taking over a device like this, and your cybersecurity software doesn't tell you about it, you're not going to know until it's too late.